What is up, everybody? My name is Hello. Welcome back to this channel. We're solving Codeforces problems in Python. And in today's video, we're going to be solving problem 158A called next round. It's a very easy problem. Let's just go over it. Let's try to break this down. Let's frame a solution and try the solution in code so that we complete this entire loop of solving this Codeforces problem. So let's start with the problem itself. Contestant who earns a score equal to or greater than the kth place finisher score will advance to the next round as long as the contestant earns a positive score. This is an excerpt from the contest rule. So there is an imaginary contest going on, and there is one rule in this contest saying if you want to have somebody progress to the next level, that somebody should have a score equal to or greater than the kth place finisher score. Okay, so let's say there are 5 people and the k is 3, for example, right? So you have 1, 2, 3. Third place has some score, say 15. In case fourth place and fifth place want to go to the next round, they need to have a score equal to this 15 or greater than this 15. First of all, something to keep in mind, a score will never be greater than the kth place. Does that make sense? Because we're dealing in descending order only, right? So first place will always be the highest score. Second might be tied or have a lower score than first only. It can never have a greater score than the first place. Third again can tie or be lower than second, and this goes on. So this word greater is simply to throw us off. What they really mean is having a score equal and at the same time having a positive score. So in case this third place finisher and case 3 has the score negative 15, if fourth place also has negative 15, nothing will happen. He will not go to the next round. He has to have a positive score. Okay, so let's look at the input. We know that a total of n participants took part in the contest, and k is that round's place, right? So obviously n needs to be greater than k. In our example, we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then k as 3. So anybody greater than the third place. So if you want to say kth place, that means k should be less or equal to n. It cannot be greater. In a tournament consisting of 10 people, somebody cannot be 12th place. If that you're able to understand that, I think we're good. So the first line will give you n and k separated by a single space. We already saw how to get these inputs in this series. The second line contains n space separated integers where a of I is the score earned by the participant who got the ith place. This is a very important line for this question. Why? It is simply saying that A1 to AN is the first person score, second place score, third place score, up to the nth place score. You will be given K, you need to find out how many people go to the next round. When you look at the input itself, you can see it's in descending order, which means this is the first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place. We know K is 5 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth place guy has a score of 7. We need to calculate how many people after the fifth place has the same score, because we already saw that it cannot be greater. So you can see the sixth place guy also has 7 only, which is equal to the score of the kth guy. Seventh place guy does not have. So he is obviously eliminated from the next round, but we need to include this sixth guy. So what is the total output? It is 6. Right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously 5 people will definitely go ahead and get qualified. Sixth person is being there because sixth person and fifth person score is same. Okay. Now, second place, you see 4 and 2, right? 0, 0, 0, 0. That is the A score. This is the boundary condition, because we talked about being positive, and I gave you an example about a number being negative. But here negative is never possible, because the values of the score is bound from 0 to 100. But again, when this positive comes into the picture, you have to understand that 0 is not a positive number. So even though 2 people, k is 2, the second position is 0, third is 0, fourth is 0, but they are not positive. Therefore, they do not go to the next round and the output is 0. In this case alone, the output is less than k. Why? Because none of these participants have a score greater than 0. If you're able to understand that, I hope you guys can kind of figure out how we're going to solve this problem. We're just going to iterate through this list, think about this kth place, and then try to solve. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this looks like in code. We have two test case here. So first things first, it is getting our input. So we know n and k is something that we get in the first line. So let's go ahead and get it. List map int input dot r strip dot split. Yeah. And let's go ahead and take a. A will be again the same. List map int comma input dot r strip dot split, right? So a is this part right here, and then let us go ahead and initialize the answer to one value, right? Because we need to count how many people are going to the next round, and we're going to be iterating through this a list. So let's go ahead and do for I in range 0 to n, right? That'll go everywhere from 0 to 4 in this case. If it's 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which will go, sorry, 8, n is 8, right? So it'll go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is all the elements of this list, and that will be the indices of the elements. Now, first things first, if you look at test case number 2, the output is 0. And that means, let's say if the first position is 0, think about it this way. If the first position is 0, every position following the first will obviously be 0. Why? Number one, there are no negative numbers in this problem. Number two, in order for second person to be second position, he has to score lesser than or equal to the first place. First place is scoring 0. There is no lesser than 0. That means everybody after that will be 0. So any position, right? If that value of a of that I is 0, everything that follows will become 0. So it will make no sense adding that person to go into the next round. That means we have a termination condition for our loop. That is, if a of I is equal to 0, that means we can go ahead and break this loop. Why? Number one, anything that follows will make no sense to our answer, and this also cannot be added to the answer. Therefore, we can just break it. Okay. Else, what if it's a positive number? Well, in case the positive number, we need to check if it is lesser than kth position. So I is the index. So the position of I will be actually I plus 1. So 0th index will have the first position, right? So firstly, let's check if a of this I is a positive number. So that'll be greater than 0. And this I plus 1, that is the position of that, is lesser than or equal to k. In that case, just go ahead and add it to the answer. Else, this is a case that we need to deal with. What if it is a positive number? It is after the kth position, right? So this specifically deals cases above the kth position. Please think about that. Everything before the kth position and being positive will be dealt by this. Anything which is not be positive will be dealt by this, and the loop would have broken already. So if it's coming until here, that means we're dealing with the cases above the kth position, in which case we simply check if this value is the same as the kth position's value, because we already discussed that it can never be greater simply because of how the system works. So all you need to do and check here is if a of I, that is the current index position, is equal to the value of the kth element, but kth position is the k minus 1th element because of how indexes work. In that case, let's go ahead and add the answer by 1. Else, let's actually go ahead and break this loop, because if even one position is not agreeing, then every other following position should either be equal to or less than this. Therefore, that will also definitely not agree. So once is that, I'm going to go ahead and print the answer. And you can see that these test cases passed. Let me go ahead and submit the solution as well to show you guys that it works. 158A. Let me go ahead and submit this solution. So you can see that the code got accepted. So this is the solution for this problem, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're able to understand how we are approaching this. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Until then, bye.